Today you'll be watching me get ready, and I'm nervous and excited because it's the first time I've done this. But if you guys want to see how I get this amazing look, then carry on watching. Good morning everybody, hope you're all well. Sorry about my weird look. I was just about to get ready and I thought, why not have you guys get ready with me, because I'm sharing my life with you guys now, so I thought you might as well see how I get ready. I've just showered a little while ago and I've just done my hair and just straightened it quickly. I've pinned these back because I'm about to do my face. So I've just prepped my eyebrows with the Maybelline tattoo brow, of course, like I showed you in the previous video, that I have been loving the Maybelline tattoo brow, and it's just perfect for tinting your eyebrows really quickly. And I just think it's the most convenient thing that is around at the moment, and I just love the natural look because at work I don't wear makeup, and when I have my brows done I look a little bit more presentable, and I just think it's the best thing so far. But yeah, we're gonna get ready together. It's such a miserable day outside. I'll give you guys a quick look, but it's so miserable out there. I mean, look at that, guys. I'm in the bedroom, so you can't really see much, but it is an actual miserable day. And it's currently 11 o'clock, and I've had to use the light because it's so dark. And I kind of am getting the cozy vibes. You know, when the weather's bad and it's raining outside, you kind of just want to be all cozy. And that's the kind of vibes I'm getting, but I'm trying to be productive because I have a lot to do today. But firstly, we're going to get ready together. So I've currently set up on the floor and I have all my makeup just down there, and this is everything that I kind of use and don't use. It's just a bit of everything, so I just thought it's just handy to have it next to me so I don't have to keep getting up. So yeah, I'm just gonna start getting ready, and I've never done this before, so if there are little quiet awkward bits in between, I apologize now, but I'm still very new to vlogging. So yeah, let's get started. I've currently prepped my skin, and I get this red patch on my face because I sleep on this side of the face, but I tend to sleep on my belly and my face is literally shoved into my pillow. That's how I sleep, and hence why I get these red marks. It's either on that side or on this side, but clearly you can tell what side I was sleeping last night because I have the red patch there. I was looking on Google and they said that if you change your pillowcases to silk pillowcases, it's a lot better for your face and for your hair, and that's something I'm gonna probably look into getting because my hair does fall out a lot and my face is always patchy like that because I just sleep on that side of the face, and I'm guessing I'm rubbing too much because that's what happens. I don't have it on that side today, but let's get that all covered up with some makeup and make myself look all pretty. So I've just had to close the curtains because the light was just not doing it for me. And I normally like to get ready in natural daylight, but today is not going to be one of those days. But yeah, let's get into my makeup routine. So I've already prepped my skin. So when I came out the shower, I put some oil on my face. And then I've just put some my cream. So the face cream that I use is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, and this is just an SPF 30. That's the reason I use it. With this, you need to just make sure you don't put it around your eyes because my eyes are constantly burning because I always put it too close to my eyes. But today I've tried to be careful, but that's the cream that I use. Let's get straight into foundation. So the foundation I use is the Fenty Beauty one, and I use this in 290, and it's the Pro Filter. I'm not sure if there's any other types in it, but it's the Pro Filter. I do have the two types of, what are these called again? Primers, and I've just stopped using them at the moment because sometimes I find that it clogs up my pores, so I only use that occasionally, but normal days I won't use any. I don't know whether it actually clogs up my pores. I've never really tested it. Maybe we could give it a go today. Today we'll probably use the soft matte one. Actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to use the matte one because I don't want to get too oily. And I'm going to apply this with a brush. So I'm going to use one of my Real Technique brushes, and I'm literally just going to put it on to the brush and just put it onto my skin. Bit on my nose. So I try and just do the T-zone areas mainly. I'm probably sitting on the wrong side with this red patch. It looks so bad in the camera. But it is what it is. So you just gotta have to deal with it. So now I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and I'm using the Fenty one, like I said. I literally just pump this onto the beauty blender. And I think this is just a beauty blender from Primark, to be fair. But I've put about 2 pumps, and I literally just try and spread that across my face in little dabs and on my nose. And recently I've been just going over my lips because I feel like my lipstick applies a lot better. And with the tattoo brow, it doesn't really matter, you can go over it because that layer is going to be coming off. I just gently pat this all over my face, and I have been pretty tan, so if it's not matching my skin tone at the moment, that's because it's probably not my colour anymore, because during lockdown I have been getting really tan, and I have been going back on my pictures and I'm like, whoa, like I have changed colour massively. This looks really yellow on the camera though. It's actually not that bad in real life when I'm looking in the mirror. But I promise you, it will all be sorted. Even though it looks bad now, I will get it to match my skin and the rest of my neck. So that's probably the best way to match your foundation, is just to make sure your neck and your face is matching. But this is just the base layer, so it doesn't matter too much if it's not matching completely. Just make sure that's spread out very nicely all over. It doesn't look too bad now, but you just want to blend it in really well. And I think I'm happy with that. So next step is concealer. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me one. This is in the shade 20, and I'm actually running low on this. I do have lots of backups, so if I don't have enough in this, I will get some, but I'm trying to scrape it all out. So I literally just put this under my eyes, sort of even in that sort of shape, trying to get this all out. And I put some on my forehead, just down the bridge of my nose as well. And that's pretty much it. That's where I normally conceal. I used to do around my mouth area, but I just think I crease too much. And when I'm talking, I get all these crease lines, so I just think it creases too much around there. So I've stopped doing that. So I'm just using the other side of the beauty blender and just pat that in. And you kind of just want to do light taps. I used to press too hard, and I realized that most of the product just came off. So you just want to pat really nicely, really lightly, and that will just stay on top of the foundation. Because when I was tapping too much, it was actually taking off the foundation as well underneath. So I've learnt just to tap really gently now. And I just take it right close to my nose as well. And then I just use the other side just to make sure that it's blended really nicely and has like a flush sort of look. You don't want it to be too harsh. And then going back with the other side, and then I just do the forehead really lightly again. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you get it into your brows, because at the moment I have the tattoo brow on at the moment, so that's why I look a bit weird. But this is kind of what it looks like. And yeah, I don't do a heavy layer of foundation because, like I said, my skin is very sensitive and I don't like to break out too much. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. And then the next step I do is I use the same brand, so Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 09 or 6. I literally don't even know which way to read that, because if I turn it like that, it looks like 09. If I turn it like that, it looks like 60. So it's either 60 or 09. But this is what I use to contour with, and I literally just use small amount, and I literally just put it across there and on the other side as well. My camera just turned off on me there, but I had to re-put it on. But what was I saying? Pigmented. It's very pigmented. So yeah, now I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush again and just buff that in around those areas. So you kind of just want to do it lightly again, because you don't want to take too much foundation off. So literally just blending that in. So you kind of just want to blend it in. I know this patch is not helping right now, but it is what it is, like I said. And I'm just doing that on the other side. This side always looks a lot better. I think I just sleep on one side of the face all the time. Oh, my belly's rumbling. I haven't had any breakfast yet. And then I'm just gonna do the jawline, and I literally just go in circles and just buff that in. Like, this side looks so much nicer than this side. I think I sleep on this side way too much. So again, just buffing that in. There's a time where I actually forgot about this and I went to work, and this is a long time ago, but it was still there, and I was just like, oh my god, I have forgotten to blend that in. And I'm like, people must be looking at me so weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly do that one. And this just enhances the lip area. And then on my nose, let's just buff that in. And then on the sides of my nose, I use the edge of the brush just to gently blend that in. And then just take it down the bridge of the nose. Well, I mean the side of the nose. And just on the other side, I'm going to do the same. And it doesn't matter if you still got a harsh line, because I'm going to go over with the beauty blender. And then on the forehead, I literally just work my way into the hairline. And just want to buff this slowly. And I just go backwards into the hairline. And then I just do circular movements just to blend that in further. And that's what it looks like. I know it looks a bit harsh at the moment, but that will be all sorted in a second. So now going back in with my beauty blender, I'm literally just going to go over the edges so that you don't have any harsh lines. So just lightly tap again. And that's looking a lot better. And then if you want to just bring some of that concealer back in, just use the other side. And then just doing the same on the cheeks and the jawline. And I feel like I need to put some more concealer on that, so I might just do that. Because at the moment you can't see where the contour is and where the redness is in the cheek, so I might just have to put some more onto that side. And on the other side I'm just doing the same, just going over lightly. And on the jawline I tend to just go over completely because I don't want it to be too harsh. I'm just going to use some of this concealer quickly. And it's just going to go over that redness. And then just tap that in really lightly. I am starving. My stomach's going to talk to me again. So I apologize if you hear this rumbling noise because I am starving. But I'm waiting for Shane to come home so that I can have some lunch with him. He's going to come home for lunch today. So yay me! I get to have lunch with him. I'm probably just going to do like a late brunch because I haven't had breakfast and I don't think he's had breakfast. So I'm probably just going to do some eggs and toast, and I'm going to have some smoked salmon because I've been loving that at the moment. Some soda bread, some avocado, and some salmon and fried eggs. That's the plan for today. I think he doesn't want the salmon. I think he just wants bacon. So he'll have something different, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm not sure what time he comes home, but hopefully I'll be ready by then, because I said give me a call when you're about to come home and I'll start cooking. But yeah, that's all done now, and that is looking a little bit better. So now I'm just going to go in with a powder, and the powder I use is the Maybelline Face Studio Setting Powder, and this is just for bakes, brightening, sets and mattifies. So I don't use this too much because I find when I use this it can make my skin look very patchy, but then eventually when the oils come out during midday it normally looks okay, but when I first put it on it can look a bit like snake skin. That's the way I can only describe it. But literally just gonna pat this into the areas that I use concealer. And I don't usually bake, like I would just tap it in. I've never actually tried baking either, so I literally just tap that into my skin. And I'm just going to put some extra just so that redness can sort of go. And then just on the forehead, and I kind of take it up to where the contour is because you just want to break up that harsh line. And then I just put some in the areas that I haven't concealed so that I don't get crease lines. So I just put that around my face, and then I just normally put some around here just to brighten up that area from where the contour was. And because I get so oily, it just helps. So yeah, those are generally the areas that I would put powder. So that's done, and then I'm gonna go in with my Hoola Benefit and just go over the contour lines. And I just use the brush that comes with it, so I just go in and put some on my brush, and then I literally just do it in this angle so that you're following the contour, and I just take it up slightly around my temples and just darken that area a little bit. And I just do the same on this side. Then I just take it into the hairline as well. And to be fair, my makeup doesn't actually take me very long. Like, I can do my makeup within 10 minutes if I'm not talking and just cracking on with it. Like, I literally do my makeup so quick, which is quite good. Like, I do try and keep it quite natural. People might not think this is natural, but I think it's quite a natural look. I don't like to go too heavy with makeup. I kind of like to keep it minimal, and I just think it's nicer, because the worst thing that anyone can have is looking totally different to when they have makeup and when they don't have makeup. Everyone does look a little bit different, but I don't want it to be a huge difference. So I do try and keep it quite natural to the way I look anyways. But yeah, I think I'm gonna peel off these now, because we're gonna go and just darken the... It's a bit trickier to take off with the foundation on it. But yeah, we're just gonna go in with a pomade just to darken up the eyebrows. But literally, look how good that is. Like, you don't even need to go in with the pomade that much. Like, this is the best feeling ever. It does say to keep it on for a couple of minutes, but I leave it on for longer, like until I need to take it off. But one thing you have to remember is that they actually become so comfortable that you forget it's on. So I've nearly walked out the door with the tattoo brow still on, and I'm just like, oh my god, I have to take this off. And luckily I just realized, but I was this close to just having it on for the rest of the day. And how silly would I have looked just walking around with that on? But look how good that looks, guys. Like, that's just amazing. Like, it's so natural and just perfect. Like, before this I had no eyebrows. Now I have eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Maybelline tattoo brow again. Tattoo brow. I didn't realize this was called tattoo brow, but this is the pomade they have, and I do use the Anastasia one, but I just don't have it right with me right now. But I'm trying to also finish this off because I've only got a little bit left in there. So I just quickly brushed the eyebrow so that I haven't got any of the product from the tinting in there. And then I just used the other side and just I just normally go in from the edges inwards, so I don't have too much on the brush. Yeah, I literally just go over the edges and just slightly over the eyebrow just to get that foundation sort of look away. But sorry guys, I have to look in the mirror for this. So that's just the bottom line done, and then I'm going to do the same for the top. And then I'm just going to go very slightly over the front just to give it a little bit more of a definition. So literally that's all I've done, and then I just if it looks too harsh on the front, I literally just use my finger just to blend that in. That's looking quite good. So literally that's all I do to the eyebrow compared to that's without the pomade, that's with the pomade. So yeah, I literally just go over it ever so slightly, and it's more around the edges where I'm trying to fix, just to make it a little bit more detailed. My camera keeps turning off on me, so if the positions look different, it's because my camera keeps turning off on me. But yeah, that's the eyebrows done now, and then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of mascara. So I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and I haven't got a lot left of this actually. I haven't been using it a lot, but I'm just gonna go in lightly because I think I'm gonna be wearing lashes today. So because I've got a few more videos to do and to take some pictures, so I'm gonna be putting some lashes on today just for that. Who really likes getting ready as well? Like, I think getting ready just makes me so motivated and inspires me to do a lot. Like, I normally am quite lazy if I don't wear makeup, or if I don't wake up and get showered and get dressed straight away. Like, I feel like I'm just a lazy slug on the sofa. That's how I feel. But when I start getting ready and put something nice on, I just feel so motivated, and it inspires me to do a lot more. Does anyone feel the same way? And I just like the idea of always looking good and making yourself presentable, and I just think it's a nice thing to put some effort into the way you look and the way you present yourself. When you start giving up on yourself, it's just, I feel like that's when life sort of like changes and makes you a different person. So I like, literally for me personally, like getting ready and putting some makeup on really changes my outlook on things and makes me more productive and positive. Like, if I don't get ready in the mornings, I am literally the laziest person for the rest of the day. I just realised the faces that I'm pulling when I'm doing my mascara. Does anyone else pull these faces when they're doing their mascara? I just can't help it. I have to open my mouth when I'm doing my mascara. Right, I think that's enough because lashes are going to go on. And now I'm going to... I'm forgetting my routine. I'm going to go in with a blush and a little bit of bronzer. Sorry, I've just moved you guys because I'm trying to get into my box. But I am going to use the Sleek palette. Sometimes I use these to contour with, but today I'm going to be using a little bit of this one. This is just a random brush I'm using. I think it's from Avon. But yeah, I'm going to be using this one just to give me a little bit of a shimmer on my cheeks. So literally I'm just going to tap this in really lightly because this is very, very pigmented. So just going to give that a quick shake and a blow. And literally just go in very, very lightly on the places where I've contoured. That's that. And you probably can't even see it, but I like to be very gentle with my makeup. And then I'm just going to use the middle one just to give myself a bit of a highlight. And this is an oldie, but I've come back to it recently and I've been loving it. I stopped using it for a while and I've just literally just come back to it and I've been loving it because it gives me such a natural look. And I'm just putting that on top of my cheekbones. And I don't mind going too heavy with this because I just love the highlighter look. And it's quite natural, like you guys can't see it as much, but it's very, very natural. And this is when you know my foundation isn't too heavy because you can still see beneath the layer of foundation, and that's how I like my makeup. And I'm just going to go in on top of my brow bone and just highlight a bit of that too. So I kind of just do like a C around the area and just highlight that, and just on the other side I do the same. And I think I might have gone too heavy, and if that happens, you can just go in with your beauty blender and just fix that up. And this just makes it sit into the skin a little bit better. So I do normally actually go in with a beauty blender after I've done the highlighter. So it just kind of makes it look better on the skin and just sinks in a little bit. And did I put some on my nose? Did I? I can't remember. I think I did. But I'm just going to put a tad more just on the tip of my nose. And I've just forgotten to put some on top of my upper lip. So I'm just going to tap that in very, very slightly. Yep, that's looking good. And then the final touch I have... Oh, the camera nearly fell then. I'm going to be using my Maybelline... Anyone would think this was like a Maybelline sort of tutorial because everything I've used is Maybelline, but I promise you it wasn't meant to be. I'm going to be using the Master Blush palette just to put some blusher on my cheeks, and this actually has a highlighter as well, so yeah. But going back to the Maybelline products, it wasn't meant to be. I just like Maybelline's products, I guess, and hence why I have so many. I haven't realised that until today. But I normally use this really nice pinky colour in the middle. It's more of like a peachy pink and it's just stunning on the cheeks. It's so natural and just, it's really nice. Oh God, I have some fluff on my nose. Sorry about the fluff on my nose, I've just realised. But that's all off my nose now. But yeah, going in with this, just lightly tapping because all their products are pretty pigmented. So give it a good shake and maybe a blow, and then literally I'm just gonna dab because I don't like it too harsh. Like I said, it's very pigmented, and to be fair, my skin is quite reddy pink anyway, so I don't want too much. Ow, ow. Like I've just, oh, ouch. So that's that. And then the last thing I have to do is put some lippy on. I have pins and needles, ouch. So I just went and got my lipstick because I actually forgot to bring that over. So all my lip stuff are in this bag. But today I have a new favourite, and I've been using this quite a lot, and it's the Soap and Glory lipstick, and it's just such a natural, lovely colour. You can see on the edges that it's kind of drooping because sometimes I like to layer this on top of things. So that's just the extra colour that it catches. But today, I don't know what I'm going to go for. So for lip line, I'm going to be using the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. And this is my favourite, and it's in the shade Soft Spoken. And this is probably my favorite, and I just love this. Like, this is the only one I've been using, and I normally have quite a nude lipstick because I'm not really a bold person in that sense, where I like to wear a lot of bright colors. I'd have a day where I fancy it, but most of the time I'm pretty natural and neutral. So I'm just going to quickly line my lips, and I'm sorry I have to do this in the mirror because I can't see. Next time I will angle you guys better so that you guys can see me doing my makeup a little bit better, because I don't think I put you guys in the right position, because if I had you here you probably would have seen me while I was still facing the mirror. But like I said, I'm still learning. I'm starting to look very yellow for some reason. I think it's just the light behind me. I'm just literally following my lip line, and I try and just go a little bit over on one side because one of my lips are smaller than the other side. So I try and even those out, and it never really looks even, because when I go back and look at my pictures, one always looks bigger than the other one still. So I don't really do a very good job on it. And I don't really watch how I eat, and my lipstick comes off. And I'm one of those people that doesn't carry makeup around, because I do my makeup once and I don't really want to redo it again. If I try and top up my makeup during the day, I find that I will break out, so I don't carry makeup around with me. Even lipstick, like, I feel like if I top up lipstick, it just crumbles and becomes drier, and I tend not to do it anymore. So I literally just put it on the once and make it last for however long it lasts for the day. I'm just going to go in with this now. And that's the final look, guys. And that's me all done. Oh, I forgot about my eyelashes. So today I'm going to be using the TL9s, and I have used these before, so I'm literally just going to pop these on because they're only going to stay on for a few hours until I take my photos, and then they're going to come straight back off because I don't need lashes around the house. So I'm just finding my glue. So the glue I'm using is the Duo one, and I think this is the aloe vera one. Well, this one has vitamins in it, so this is supposed to be better. So literally I'm just going to pop these on quickly and give you the final look. So I'm just going to let those dry for a little bit because I've just put some glue on them. So the lashes are on and I am ready, finally. But that's the overall look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed filming it. And my hair is in such bad condition recently because the ends are getting really dry and just falling out, and it's just making it very wispy at the moment. But yeah, this is the overall look. My hair is all fuzzy because it's freshly washed today. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, this is the final look. So that's the overall look, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys are enjoying my vlogs, then please hit the subscribe button down below, and also hit the bell for notifications every time I upload, and share with your friends and family. And I want to thank everyone who has subscribed so far. I love you guys very much, and you guys are motivating me. And like I say in all my videos, if you have anything that you would like to see or like me to try, then please ask me in the comment section below. And thank you for watching.